you to joining WCW?
Yeah, again, one of the things, I was under contract then. And so, really, technically, I could make all the threats I wanted. But, all you're going to do, and you could leave and go down there and potentially get sued and stuff like that. The thing that helped me the most, again, that was the beginning of the internet, the fact that my buddies were down there, the fact that there was sort of communication going back and forth was always something that you could sort of use as leverage. But in reality, I could have never really gone. Now, the time where it did become, pretty close was, after I was gone, injured, in that time I was away, my contract with the WWE came up, and, and then there were, real talks back and forth about, just coming in on air, character and things of that nature. But that's when, at the same time, Jim Ross, flew down to Texas, and we visited, and, and Jim, even though at that time, to everyone's knowing, and including mine, I was never going to wrestle again, but Jim felt that still I should be a part of the WWE because, there was, if, I ever got my stuff together, or if the WWE ever needed me to come back or wanted me to come back, I still had something to offer, I guess. And so, Jim and I worked out a deal, but in reality, there wasn't any real chance of it. But, the thing is, it's a good, it's a positive and a negative about this business, is that so much stuff that has absolutely no basis in reality, it still works, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but it works with all of you, it works within the business itself, it works in the locker room. Stuff can be the biggest amount of BS and just impossible, but enough people think it's true, it becomes true in our business. And that is something that, again, I don't want to, something I used to my advantage. It was just one of those things. It was back, again, when I was, not really caring about too many things, I used that because, again, all you had to do was throw a line out there of something, and the locker room, the fans, and whatever, the internet world and the newsletter world and all that stuff took care of the rest. It's like now.